It's all about hip hop.
Got you.
A lot of people call it a movement, and
Okay.
that's what I believe that is what it is.
I feel you.
And explicit content is advised.
Yes,
So
sir.
take kiddies away. They don't need to listen to this stuff. It's not for kids.
Yes, sir.
All right. Daisuke, how you going, brother?
Much love, brother. Much love, Ice. Block
What's
Boys. From
happened since the last time I spoke to you? You've got a lot of good news, I think.
yeah, man. Just got back from New York City. You know, had
Yeah.
had a very great
Oh,
time.
Boom, yeah, Boom from the president of Zulu Nation. I wanted to do a shout out for him.
Much love.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Thank you. Thank you. Much love, Ice from Block Boys. Much love. You know, we're here, man. You know, I'm being blessed. I've been blessed. You know, another beautiful day. You know, being able to get to come back home safe. You know, I spent in
Yeah,
New York City a whole month, close to a month and a couple of days, and I had a wonderful time, man. You know what I'm saying? We had an event, Fahrenheit, in in the Bronx, and everything went fine. I want to send much shout outs and special shout outs to the president of Fahrenheit. Boom, much love from the
yeah,
BX,
yeah.
and you as well, Ice from Australia, Block Boys, much love. You know how we do, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, everything went copacetic, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to send much love to the peacemakers from the Bronx. Much love to all my peoples. Social media, Instagram and Facebook. And you know, we're blessed, man. We're blessed for another lovely day. You know?
Yeah, well, did you do any painting when you were in New York?
Well, we did like about a piece, and we never got to finish it due to the fact that time was the time and place wasn't right. But other than that, I met up with a couple of my best friends that I used to write back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Comet, Mitch, Lee, Scene, White Boy Scene, Black Scene, TC5 Crew, the Crazy Five, uh, Cap from Mashilla Parkway Crew, Bronx Parkies,
Wow.
and we started reminiscing back in the days. You know how we used to do, how we used to always get down, and
Did you hit the black book?
yeah, and we had a wonderful time. I got a lot of footage. As a matter of fact, I sent it to you last night. I don't know if you was able to see it because you was kind of in and out of sleep, And I told you, let's just call it the night, and we'll talk tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I see that you look well rested. Thank God. You know, God is good. You know, I wanna send much love to you, your people, Block Boys, Icy, which is you, you know what I'm saying? From Australia, much love from Fahrenheit, from the Bronx. Want to send big shout outs to my brother, Headquarters Mix Show, and want to send big shout outs to Batch from Fahrenheit 2 and the president. Boom, much love, brother. You know what I'm saying? And other than
That's
that,
excellent.
everything was copacetic, man. You know what I'm saying? We did an event, in the Bronx, in Katona Park. It went very, very good. We had a lot of people that came down to show condolence and respect to our
Did a lot of
anniversary.
people turn up?
It was a real live turn up, man. It was real nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Other than us having problems because over there in New York City you have to have permits for everything that you do, man. you know, and we were out there, and we do this event every year, Fahrenheit, and we were having kind of problems because every year we would um, get electricity from across the street from the park and run extension cord from the apartment building across the street from the park to the park. However, the guy that we used to get the electricity from is Dominican guy, and he was out. He went to Dominican Republic with his wife, and his daughter answered the door, and it was me and
Yeah.
Boom, which is the vice president of Fahrenheit that I'm down with. And we spoke to the daughter, and she was like, look, my father's out of town. I understand that every year he gives you the electricity, but however, the bill is kind of high and we can't do it. So we didn't have no electricity, so we were like going crazy to get the electricity. And then the guy that runs the park, which is Crotona Park, his name is Steve. Steve came and he told us, Steve and Danny came and he told us, look, do you guys got permits? And we didn't have no permits, but the we know somebody that knows somebody, which is from the Peacemakers, and we had him call, and he confirmed that he goes, well, what I can do, since you guys are cool with the Peacemakers, and you guys do this every year anniversary, I can't
Yeah.
turn you
Yeah.
guys down. So you guys could go ahead. And he was doing an event for the kids for the summer program. It was a skating event, and they closed down the tennis courts, and they had the tennis court as a skating rink. And he had a DJ with a compressor, so we had to take all the equipment from one side of the park to the opposite side of the park. He called up the Peacemakers, and the guy, confirmed that, yo, we cool like that. We do it every year. And he goes, I'm doing it because of you, because, yo, your family. And he let us get down with his DJ, and the event took place. But if it wasn't for that, oh man, it would have been a catastrophe, you know? But everything went copacetic. My brother was spinning, and everything went good. We had the Peacemakers there. It was Fahrenheit. We had food. The kids, show their love. We did the event. We had the music going on. They gave me from some free skates, and I got on skates. And I had the last time skates, I kid you not, was like back in the early 70s, man. I got on the skates. I didn't know how to act. I was all over the place, man. I fell on my butt like 3 different times. They had me on video. They were rolling, man. They were cracking up on me. And it was my birthday. Man, the second time I fell on my back, on my tailbone, I went, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I took the damn skates off. I said, I give up. They were like, come on, you can do it. You can do it. I was like, no, that's all right. It took me a week to recuperate from those 2 falls on my tailbone, dude. It was crazy. But other than that, everything was well. I met my peoples, and people that I haven't seen for years, man, and we were just like, showing much love and appreciation. They were like, yo, we glad to see you. Long time no see, because we were kids. Back in the days, we were all in high school. And these were cats that, we used to break dance back in the days, hip hop culture. We came out, the president, we showed a lot of love. The Peacemakers showed a lot of love. We went to the event that the Peacemakers had in Crotona Park too. That was litty as well, man. Yo, we had a phenomenal time, man. It was very, very, very nice, man. I gotta say, man, I had a phenomenal time out there. But other than that, back to the graffiti, man. I really wasn't able to pump and grind the way I really wanted to do, because like we were on the tip, on the music tip. We weren't on the graffiti, side, but everybody that was there, we had a lot of graffiti writers, but there were no paint. We had the wall, we had everything, but
What?
paint. No
No
paint.
paint.
No paint. We couldn't get the
What
guy that
happened?
said go get the paint. Something happened and his car, something happened with the car, or something. It was the car didn't want to turn on, or his transmission went, something happened. I just know that the paint never got there. And I was like, oh, well, it wasn't meant to be. And then finally, somebody did come. We did an outline and we didn't have enough paint. The damn thing got clogged. The tops got messed up. He didn't have extra tops. So I was like, you know what? I punched the can and I just flared out my name and I said, fuck it. It is what it is. You know, I had paint all over my arm, on my jacket, my colors. I was like, well, it is what it is, bro. you know. Other than that, it was nice, man. We had a good time. My brother got on the ones and twos. And it went very good, man. The black space showed a lot of love and respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
And
great.
we had a
Very cool.
wonderful time. Yeah, we had a wonderful time, man. You know what I'm saying? But I had to cut my vacation short because my brother had a lot of business going on and everything, and I was stuck in the airport for like 15 hours, and it was crazy. And then when I did get here, the scooter, I took a electric scooter up there to move around with my brother, and the electric scooter was submitted to go, but it wasn't never submitted to come. So I checked it into the bag claim, but it never made it to Miami. So everybody, I got to Miami, I touched base. We were supposed to fly out of John F. K on the 4th, on 4 o'clock in the afternoon PM, and we came to fly out at 2:45 a.m. So I arrived in Miami at 7:15, and when I got to the baggage claim, I'm waiting for everybody's getting their packages and their luggages, and I'm waiting for my scooter, and I'm going, where the hell is my scooter, man? And the guy
Yeah.
goes, there's no more on the conveyor. I go, what do you mean? Where's my scooter? I checked my scooter in John F. K. He goes, you're going to have to speak to the supervisor. I went, I spoke to the supervisor. She did a phone call, and the damn thing wasn't submitted in John F. K because it's got a lithium battery.
Oh,
So
what?
So the scooter never made it home. Now I'm stranded in Miami International Airport. I have no way to getting home but walking. So I spoke to a supervisor and I got on their case and they Ubered me home, man. If it wasn't for that, I would have been stuck in Miami International Airport, bro. It was chaos, bro. But other than that, the vacation
You
went.
could have rang John. John would have picked you up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he would have picked me up, but not so early in the morning. And don't forget that his mother's got Alzheimer's. He wasn't gonna leave his mom's there by herself, you know. Like the way he told me, I would have picked you up, but I would have answered the phone sometime after 10 o'clock, and it was 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, hang on a
Meanwhile,
sec.
let me
Hang on
let
a
you
sec.
know, I got to the airport 5 hours before 4 o'clock. I got to the airport. So I was waiting those 5 hours before 4 o'clock. And then came 4 o'clock. They changed the terminal. So I was supposed to fly out of Terminal 16 and it was Terminal 17. They had it all mixed up. And then from Terminal 17, they transferred it to Terminal 26. So I had to walk with all my bags, okay, to the opposite side of the airport. It was
I see you,
chaos.
mate Smith, brother.
Man, you talking about going through it, bro? And then I was dehydrated. I didn't have nothing to drink or nothing. I didn't have no money. I was going through it, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. I just want to get home and get this vacation over with, you know? And it was crazy, bro. It was real crazy, just to the bitter end, you know what I'm saying? But when I got home,
One
I
moment, brother. May Smith, first time live here. Yeah, I know. It's good to see you anyway. To come up and show some love.
one
It's
love, baby.
got Ferodzinski. He's in Fahrenheit clique.
That's right.
He's got his rockers. Didn't you get your rockers? That's right, eh?
Yeah, yeah, mate.
Show
Yeah,
us. I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
yeah, brother. Yeah, man.
It's a bit hot.
Yeah, man. It's real hot, man. We're here in Miami, man. It's hot. Cool, cool, man. I like them. I like them. I like them, man. That's nice, man. Those are nice. Those are nice, man. Those are real nice, man. I like your colors, bro, D. Nice,
Thanks,
bro. Nice.
brother.
Yeah, man. And it was crazy, man, because you know, it was hot over there in New York, but over there, the climate is a cooler climate than Miami. Miami, it's a climate that you feel like you're in a dungeon, like in an oven. And over there, it's hot, but it's a breezy hot where you can cope with the heat. Over here
Yeah.
is a hotness that you feel like if you were in a dungeon, you like, it gets so hot that you wear a pair of brand new sneakers and your sneakers will actually melt. So that's telling you everything, dude. You know what I'm saying? You take an egg and you drop it on the floor, you come back 3 minutes later and that egg is completely cooked. So that's telling you it all. So I was like, oh my God. Then I had to get used to, the climate and everything. I was all my joints and my bones because I had that motorcycle accident. I got all kinds of broken bones and everything and rods and pins. So I was all screwed up, man, for a couple of days, but I got over it, man. I got over it, you know? So how's
Yeah.
everything on your side, brother?
Well, I got parole's nearly finished, so I got my freedom at last.
Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Amen.
And
Amen.
I'm not going to give you going back to jail in a hurry. That's for sure.
Nah, man. We getting too
There was
old for.
mitigating circumstances. I was just waiting on to see the solicitor. I could have got Supreme Court bail and got released straight away.
Right.
But I don't know. I got a bit of depression and some things fucked up, and
Well, I'm
one
sorry.
thing led to another, and then I just ended up waiting to court. And when I went to court, they released me.
Oh,
But
well,
I
that's
got sold police. I sold a police officer,
now.
and they don't like things like that. But he assaulted for me, from where I stand. He assaulted me first. He threw me in the back of a paddy wagon when I
Wow,
was asleep
that wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
on
Yeah,
my
these
back.
police officers sometimes they take it beyond recognition, man, and they go
Like
over the guy.
they actually dragged me. The video footage shows me being dragged because I was asleep. I couldn't be woken up.
Wow, man, and they could have hurt you, man. That wasn't cool.
Yeah, they when he threw me on the paddy wagon, he hit my back of my spine and my back,
Wow, so your back was all screwed up, huh?
and all of a sudden I woke up
And you're in jail.
and and I seen the police officer and I seen what he done like I've been hurt, and I automatically just kicked out at him,
Right.
and just for that reason I got done for assault. Absolute joke, you know.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. These cops take it to another level, man. They're ridiculous, man. You know, that's like, you know, people come here to Miami, they come on vacation and leave on probation. You know, it's crazy. You know what it is? You come on vacation and you got to leave on probation. That's like chaos, bro. That's ludicrous, man. But yeah, man, you know, it's crazy, bro. This law, the law nowadays, man, yo, you know, these cops, they take it to another level, man. You know what I'm saying? And we getting too old for that, bro. You know I am. You know what I'm saying? I did all the time I was gonna do. I'm not with it, man. You know, I'm all about making the money and not letting the money make me. I make the money, you know what I'm saying? And do
Yeah,
it the
one
right.
moment. Mo, you're right, mate. Mo, you're right about telling someone in hospital about the abuse claims, about being assaulted. But even when I was in hospital, I was still asleep.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And you had no
Actually,
recollection what took
and
place?
I woke up. I woke up. I
Uh-huh.
went to the toilet
Uh-huh.
and I went back to bed and I fell back asleep again. I went in a psychosis
Wow. You could have
and
had a
the police
concussion, a mild
handcuffed
concussion.
me. The police handcuffed me, and that's all I can remember. And the next thing I remember, I got thrown in the back of a paddy wagon. And that was
Wow,
the
bro.
only other thing that I can remember. Like there's vague things. Even when I was at court to get bail to speak to the reverend, speak to the solicitor and the judge,
Uh-huh.
and said the
Uh-huh.
judge, I was still asleep.
Wow, that's phenomenal, man. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. And you had no recollection of nothing.
Nothing for 3 days.
Wow, that's scary, bro. That is scary, bro.
Three days.
I
I
know
don't
you
know
was
what
freaking
happened.
out. I know you was freaking out. You was like, what the hell's going on? And nobody didn't want to tell you nothing. Wow,
I
that's
still don't
crazy.
know. I still don't know the answers to this day.
That's insane, man. And they gave you probation for that. Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you, you lucky you got off light, bro. Because here in Miami, you assault a cop, you doing hard time, dude. They take that serious, bro. Assault and battery to a Leo, whoo, they take that to another level, man. You don't want that case here in Miami, bro. They hit you over the head real hard, bro. But you got off soft, man. Thanks God, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you could have had a concussion, bro. You know, and they don't give a damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could have had a concussion. You was in and out of conscience. You didn't have no recollection. You didn't know what the hell was going on. I know you was bugging out. I know I would have. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Mo's got something good to say, but yeah, you're right, Mo. Maybe that's what it was. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's just it's the first time in my life it's like something happened. I thought I had like Parkinson's disease or
Yeah, man.
like
Because you see
something
it
really
when you were
weird.
in
Like
and out
I,
of
how
conscience.
can you how can you I remember my whole life since I was a kid
Right.
in
And
kindergarten,
you never had no head trauma or nothing.
even before that preschool, I can remember my mother picking me up.
Right.
But I can't remember 3 days of my life. It's a total blank.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's scary, dude. That's real scary. I wouldn't want to go through that. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, man, you know, and you never had no kind of head trauma or anything because I had trauma because I crashed on a motorcycle and I was all screwed up, man. You know, I was in a coma for like a day and a half. If I wouldn't have woke up when I woke up, doctors told me that I would have been in a coma for the rest of my life. I would have been a vegetable, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm a miracle by God, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, I try to do things right, man. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short, man. Don't save what you could do today for tomorrow, because you never know what tomorrow may bring you, man. You know? And I learned that, man. You know what I'm saying? But back to the, you know, hip hop culture, you know, we started us Fahrenheits, we started in an early age. We were real young, you know what I'm saying? It was Batch, he was the president, and you know, I was I would always see him and I always admired them. You know, I used to hang out at Pope Park and St. James Park, and you know, and we used to see him, Rocksteady Crew, breakdance started coming out, popping, locking, and everything. And I admired them, man. And I was like, wow, man, you know, that's pretty cool and shit, you know. And then I started getting down, breakdancing and everything, you know. But man, now these kids nowadays, man, they're acrobatics, man. They be doing some phenomenal stuff, man. You
Yes,
know.
Mo, I hear you, brother.
And I heard King Uprock's doing his event, his dollar event again. I want to send much love to King Uprock, man.
Yeah,
Much
I'm
love.
gonna miss it. I was supposed to attend, but I'm not ready to go. So
Right.
because of parole, that's the only reason that I'm not attending.
Wow, man. That's a shame, man. And they won't let you go, huh?
They won't let me go.
They're assholes.
I asked them, and I got in 2 days later. I got a phone call from the lady, parole officer,
Uh-huh.
and she said, "No way,
Wow, that's a shame, man.
you're not
That's a
leaving the
shame.
country."
Yeah, because you know why? Because you're high. Yeah, they consider you as a high risk. They think that you're gonna, you know, you're not gonna come back, and you're gonna just flee the country and say, "Hey, hell with them," you know, which is not the case. But you know, that's the way they think when it comes to the law. You know, I know how that shit is, man, and it's terrible, bro. I was on 5 years parole, and that was chaos, bro. That was chaos, man. I had I had a ankle bracelet. One day my brother came from New York City and he was on the computer, and you know that they call in, and when you call in you got to answer, and you got to give your name and your phone number, and he was on the computer and he didn't even know. Man, I was sweeping and I just opened the door. I just happened to open the door to sweep the dirt outside the door, and my parole officer was there with two undercover cops talking about, oh, you didn't answer the call. And they wanted to lock me up. And my brother's on the damn computer browsing. And I'm going, oh, man. But lucky that he was there. He came out. He was like, officer, it wasn't that. I'm here in town, you know, in business and so on and so forth. But however, it was my negligence. I know that he was on parole and, you know, he's supposed to be, you know, reporting and picking up the phone when you guys call. So they, you know, they cleared that. But man, that shit was a scary moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at
Yeah,
5 to 10, bro. And that shit ain't no joke, dog. From that time, I said, no way, I'm not going to jail no more, man. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. You know, I'm going straight. I'm flying straight. And I'm doing the right thing, man. I've been blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, you know. But other than that, you know, I've been, you know, haven't been hitting walls that much. But I've been, you know, keeping in touch with my peoples and everything and shit, you know, and everybody's doing good on this side, man. Thanks God, bro. I want to send, you know, much love to Marcos, Block Boys, you know, King Uprock, Boom, Junski, my brother, and the Peacemakers from the Bronx Rockers, Peacemakers. And much love, man, and much respect, bro. You know, I was checking out the event that you guys took and did yesterday, man. That was phenomenal. That footage was nice, man. Much love, Peacemakers. Much love. You know. So other than that, man, how's everything with you, man?
I'm just waiting for parole to finish so I can just restart my life. It's just a dead end. You
I
can't
know.
do anything.
You can't do nothing, man. You're like entrapped in a fucking box. I know, man. That's a fucked up feeling, a real bad feeling, man. You're incarcerated in your own house. At least you can go outside. I had an ankle monitor. I couldn't even step a foot outside. I would put my ankle outside the door, and them crackers will be there in less than seconds, bro. They weren't playing, bro. At least you don't got to pay for that. And I had to pay $37 each day for that damn ankle bracelet for 5 years. So you could imagine them
Wow.
crackers. I was working just to fucking pay my parole. I was like, if I knew this shit, I would have fucking did the 5 years standing up with my hands, standing on my hands. You know what I'm saying? I said, shit, man. I thought because being home and having the freedom, man, that's no freedom, bro. That's
Do you get
fucking
paid when
hell.
you're in jail? Did you
Excuse
get
me?
paid? Did you get paid when you're in jail?
Well, no, no, no. But I was a trustee, and they reduced my time, and then I reappealed my case, and they sanctioned my appeal, and then I had to wait another 6 months, and then I reappeal, and then they let me go, and I got to go to court, and I bucked the case because it was self-defense. I was at the wrong place at the right time, and I was involved in criminal activity, and I was at the wrong place at the right time, and I got caught, man. And I happened to get caught when I didn't have nothing to do with it. It was my godfather. Let him rest in
Yeah.
peace. They killed him in New York City over
Wow.
a crap game, you know? So it was crazy, man. But that shit stays with me, bro, for the rest of my life, man. I can't get no government job or nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, bro. It's fucked up. But it is what it is, man. You know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I left that lifestyle alone, man, doing the right thing, just staying to myself, keeping my circle very small, and keeping to myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the way I could stay out of trouble, and trouble won't come to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in my
Yeah.
house. And if I'm outside, I'm doing, my chores, my weekly chores or my monthly chores, and that's it. I come home and I chill, bro. This is my asylum right here. This room. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
it, man. But that's a fucked up feeling when you're on probation that you can't do nothing. Sometimes you want to do something, and that kicks in. Oh, I'm on probation. I can't do that. Or you want to go hang out, or you with people and they, doing their thing, and you're getting caught up in the moment. No, I can't do what they doing. I gotta chill, and it's a terrible feeling, bro. So how long do you got to go?
3 months, I think. 3 months.
Oh, that's nothing, man. You do that like nothing, man. But stay clean, man. Because your freedom's worth a lot, bro. You know.
Yeah.
But other than that, have you been paying?
No, I have been paying. I got tunnel cut. What is it? Tunnel bloody in the wrist.
Oh, carpal tunnel. Yeah,
Double
man. I got
tunnel.
that
Yeah,
too. I got
I
that
got
too.
that really, really bad.
Yeah, I got
It
arthritis
freezes.
and
My
carpal
whole
tunnel. Look at
hand
my hand.
freezes. My
Yep.
whole hand freezes when I paint. So then I
It's
have to
horrible.
I've been using my thumb
Yeah.
to
Yep.
paint with,
Yep.
not my
That happens
fingers
to me. I
or
can't
the
hold the
finger.
can. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Look at my hands, bro. I'm all disfigurated, bro. Look at this. I'm all disfigurated, bro. And then when that carpal tunnel kicks in, oh man, my fingers turn like ET. I look like an extraterrestrial. It's terrible, and it hurts so bad, bro. And I noticed that when I was in New York, I didn't have that problem. I got back to Miami like 3 days later. the damn carpal tunnel started again. I was like, wow. And a lot of people have told me that the climate up there is better for carpal tunnel and for arthritis. And I got arthritis and carpal tunnel at that. So it's terrible, bro. You know? And my mother had it too. And I used to see her and she used to be in pain. Man, God bless her soul, man. Let her rest in peace, man. And she used to, and I never understood that, man. And now that I'm older and it's happening to me, wow, I understand. And she used to wash our clothes. We would take off our clothes, come from work, and she would take our clothes and wash them, man. You know, she'll tell us, go into the bathroom, take a shower. And as we take in a shower, she will wash our clothes and hang them up with carpal tunnel, her hands all screwed up and everything, man. They gave her special gloves to put on and everything. And my mother was a warrior, man. God bless her, bro. God bless her soul, man. I miss her a lot, man. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the operation done. The next time I speak to the doctor, I'm gonna get on the list.
Yeah,
And
man.
if I can get it on it early enough,
Right, right.
and if I have to pay money, well then I will, because
Yeah, I mean, if it's worth it,
it's interfering with my painting.
right. And it's affecting your painting and everything else, man. And it's, I mean, me,
It feels like I've got a brick on my hand when I sleep,
right.
and it's
Oh, and don't you
pulling
hate when
me,
it falls asleep and your hands like get cramped up and you can't move
and
your
I
hand?
feel pain constantly. It's only
Oh,
until I move my
yeah,
hand and then
like if they
re-release the
crushing your
grip
hand with, right. Yep,
and loosen it up that it
yep.
comes free again.
You know what they say, D?
But I got it pretty bad.
You gotta
The
get,
reason I got a double operation on my hand. I got a broken hand, and I
oh
had to
yeah, how'd
have a
you break
second
your hand?
operation. And when they
How'd
gave me
you
a
break it?
second operation,
They
it got
screwed up a tendon?
infected.
Oh,
It
okay.
got infected,
Wow. That's crazy.
it got infected with a disease was not in any other hospital in the world, only in Australian hospitals.
Wow, man. You could have sued the hospital, dude. That was a good
No,
look.
no, you sign away life. That you can't sue the hospitals. You got to sign away life for everything. For anyone, for any operation, you got to sign away your life.
And how did you break your hand?
I drove my hand through a wine glass.
We do crazy things at times, man. I one time got drunk and I got into an altercation with my ex-wife and she went to drive off and I punched the glass, man, and it went through and I cut myself from here to here and I messed up my tendon of my finger. I can't like move my finger back, my thumb back like that. I ain't
Yeah,
got that movement. All I got is this movement like this. And when I get the carpal tunnel, man, I can't even hold the cup or hold the cigarette in my hand. Anything that I have in my hand falls out my hand, dude. The other
yeah.
day,
Get
you
the
should have seen what
operation.
happened to me.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it done as soon as possible.
Well, I didn't know you can get an operation for that. And I worked in the operating room. Check this shit out. I worked in the operating room, Mount Sinai Medical Center for 14
They
years.
just
And I
nick
didn't
you.
even,
They just nick you with a blade. They just give you a small nick insertion,
right.
and then sew you up, and then you're fine.
Oh, well, shit. If that's the case, I'm going to look into that myself.
It
Because,
might even
man,
be even like day surgery, you know. So
and thanks God that is my left hand and it's not my right hand because I'm righty. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was cooking some pork chops, man, and I went to flip the frying pan to flip the pork chops, and bro, the carpal tunnel kicked in, and the damn thing I was with no shoes on, barefooted,
Jokerfish.
and the lard hit the floor, and that shit burnt my foot. Lucky that I had a towel, a wet towel, and I threw the towel on top of it to cool it off. But they say that that's how you get third-degree burns. But bro, it was a scary feeling, bro. Now
Yeah.
extra careful, man. Now I keep the frying pan on top of the stove, and I make sure that I use mittens, gloves. So if I do grab something hot or the carpal tunnel kicks in, I just put it back down on the stove, man. It's dangerous, dude. It's real dangerous, man. Carpal tunnel is no joke, dude. For real. But other than that, man, everything is copacetic, man. I'm blessed.
That's
You
cool.
know,
One minute, brother. Jokerfish, oh, you're Australia. You're a champion. It's good to hear from you,
much
brother.
love. Fahrenheit, Block Boys, Ice. Much respect.
Yeah,
Condolence.
Mate Smith, yeah, first time you come on live on my channel. First time I've had Mate Smith on my channel. That's pretty cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Much love, brother. Much love from the 305, Dade County, Miami, Florida. Much love, Fahrenheit. Much love. Peace, my brothers. Much love. So yeah, man, everything's good, man. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have an event. It's
I'm
on
gonna I'm gonna be putting a couple more boys in Block Boys.
okay, cool.
I'm gonna give them their shirts.
Okay,
They've been asking me, and I've let them sweat and wait for a while, see what they can do.
cool, man.
And
Yeah, man. Send
they
me
can
some
do good
pictures, man.
outlines, they can do good pieces.
Right, right.
But officially, before they're Block Boys, they've got to do a Block Boys piece.
Cool, man. That's cool. I want to see that. I want to see that. So make sure you
So
share
that'll be
that.
happening in the next month. I'm getting, I've got the shirt um, getting redesigned the way that it was, the Block Boy shirt at a
Right.
place out west, what does it. And yes, I'll be handing out shirts and selling shirts. People want them as well, so.
Yeah, man. That's it. You make a couple of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what Boone from Fahrenheit, our vice president, is doing now. He just bought a press out there, and that's what he does. He makes his little shirts, he makes a couple of dollars, And, you gotta make your money some way, somehow, you know.
Yeah,
Because nowadays the inflation is hitting the nation, man. The economy has gone up and up and up and up and up, bro. It's incredible,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
it's amazing.
Yeah, man. The rich gets richer and the poor
It's
keep getting
amazing how
poorer.
much money America owes. Like, it's a staggering amount to think about it.
Yeah, and you seen that shit with Trump, man? That guy's in hot water, bro. That sucker deserves a nice jail
What did
cell.
he do?
Bro, he had all kinds of documents that he weren't even supposed to take out of the White House when he finished his election, and they found like 10 boxes of all kinds of documents, man. He's being indicted, bro. They got a bunch of stuff on him, man. That guy's gonna do some time. But that guy's
Nah,
got so much money,
no, he
man,
can't keep
that he
going.
could buy himself out of trouble, bro.
Not
And all
by
that
himself
shit.
out of trouble. He's a smart man. He knows that
Yep. It's
when
not
he
what you know,
started
it's who
that
you know.
he knew that something was going to happen, and if it did happen, he'd know a way how to get out of it.
Yep.
Rain, how you going, Rain?
What's up, brother? What's
Good to
up?
see him alive.
What's up? Much love, Brian.
Fish, Rain, good people.
Cool, cool,
Mate
cool.
Smith,
Yeah, man. That guy.
check your phone out and look at the messages.
Cool, cool.
Daveski.
Much love, baby. Much love, Brian. From the 305, Dade County, Fahrenheit, Bronx boys. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so I just paint with my thumb. So I've been painting with my thumb now for about I think nearly a year. Nearly a year I've been painting with my thumb.
wow, wow. Yeah, I sent you a bunch of footage last night. I don't know if you got to see it. Because you was half asleep, bro. You was going through it. I know how it is, man. You was beat, man. You know? But I sent a lot of nice footage, bro. You know? I send a lot of good footage to you, bro. So yeah, man, that's good, man. Everything's fine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a mad photo.
Yeah, man. Check it out. Nice
Are
photos.
those hundreds?
Yeah, yeah. And I send you like
That's a
over
big stack
300
there.
pictures. I send you like over 300 pictures, dude, of all kinds of, bro, painting, bro. Boogie boys, pieces, burners, throw ups, everything, you know? Because I've been doing that a lot, man, because, you know, the paint is too expensive. I'm not trying to get caught and catch a charge. So what I've been doing lately is doing a lot of footage, man. A lot of groundwork footage, you know?
Yeah.
And every now and then, you know, I pick up a can or two, you know, and do a throw up or a piece or whatever, you know, but nothing big out of the excruciating, you know, blues. Nah, nothing like that, you know? Last time I went piecing was with, and we weren't even piecing, we were just tagging up. It was with Flasher from Jacksonville and shit.
The Bronx Boys Rocking Crew.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
I never heard of them.
Yeah, yeah. That's Bronx Boy Rock Crew. Yeah. TBT. Yep. They used to be TNT back in the days, but they now
Oh,
TBC.
okay, TNT.
Yeah. Uh-huh. But you see all the nice stuff, man. I mean, the colors are phenomenal, bro. I mean, they really stepped the game up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, real nice footage, bro. I want you to put that up, man. When you do another video, put it up, man. In respect on my behalf from Fahrenheit, Bronx boys. You heard?
Yeah, most definitely will, brother.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about the banana and the strawberry, but
Yeah, I seen that last video you did, bro. That shit was tight work, man. It must have took a minute to do it, man. You know, everybody that comes here, I put it on the screen. They'd be like, "Yo, that's nice." As a matter of fact, Flasher was number one that seen it. He was like, "Yo, who's that? Who's that?" I said, "That's David Bruce." And then he heard your song. He was like, "Yo, he raps too." I said, "Yeah, bro, that nigga's in. He got his hands in everything, bro." You know,
yeah, I DJ, I scratch, I break.
that's it, man. That's it, brother. Me, I'm too old for that, man. I can't do it. I could pop. I might do a backspin every
Oh,
now
I
and then.
can break to a certain limit, to a certain limit. Like,
I
but
could
I'm
go
sore
down.
afterwards. I'm in bed for a couple of days.
Me, I won't even intend to try to do windmills because every time I do a windmill and I come off the windmill, I land on that tailbone, that sciatica. Woo! I'll be done for like 2 or 3 weeks. It takes me to recuperate, so I don't even mess around, bro. I don't even do backspins. I won't even attend it because the minute I hit that tailbone, oh my God, it's like seeing stars, bro. I see aliens when I hit that tailbone. It's crazy, bro. It's
How
crazy,
do you
man.
say a name? Mahais.
Manim, manim, MAIS,
MAH. Sorry, MHAIS.
marriage, Mitch, MA. Oh, that's
No.
match, MA.
Hello, anyway. Thanks for coming.
Much love, much love. Much respect. Block Boys, Fahrenheit 75. Daveski, much love, much love. From the 305
IP,
account.
brother. My brother. I've known him for a long time. He's a really cool guy.
So how's everybody over there on your side, man? Everybody's cool?
My three uncles died, my auntie died, and my nephew committed suicide.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That's catastrophe at its best, bro. Well, I had my grandson that just passed away, man. He was only what 3.5 weeks old, man.
Yeah, that's
He,
sad.
he
None of them get to
yeah, he
live.
was born with fluid in his brain, and they drained the fluid. My son never got to tell me that. And I met him, I seen him, I hold him in my hands, and a week before leaving to New York, man, I got the bad news. My brother called me up and told me, yo, you sitting down, man? I got bad news, bro. And I said, now what
Yeah,
happened? He told me your grandson died. That shit was catastrophe, bro. You know, let him rest in peace, man. My little angel, bro. You know, and my son's very strong, bro. God bless him, man. Daveski, I love you. Diana, I love you. Darlene, I love you. Dariel, I love you. Let you rest in peace. He's in heaven too. I lost him for alcohol poisoning. And Shailene, I love you. And Jake the man, I love you too, baby. All right. You know, I know, we had our differences, but I'm here for you, baby. I'm reaching out for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you see this video where you can, contact me. My number is 305-316-7292. I'm here in Miami. All right. I love you, baby. Much love. So yeah, man, that's
yeah,
the
for
deal,
sure.
bro. You know, it's
I'm getting
crazy.
the 1800 number.
Excuse me,
I'm
what was
getting the
that?
machine to what does 1800 numbers off
Okay,
Marco, and
okay,
anyone in the world can ring me for free when I'm on a live chat.
cool, cool. Get that number, guys. Get that number. Show much condolence. So
A
much
lot of things are
respect.
going to change. A lot of things are going to change from now on. I'm going to be a lot more lives.
That's
There's going to
it.
be a lot more
Amen.
of everything.
That's it. Pump and grind harder.
Special
You know.
guests.
Much love, much respect.
But you,
Fahrenheit
mate,
75.
like honestly, like all the graffiti that what I've seen in the world,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure Miami holds it hands down. You know that?
Well, let me tell you something about Miami. There's more out-of-towners that come here to Miami to do graffiti because the money's right. New York City graffiti writers, they known for writing but not making good money. They come to
Yeah.
Miami and they make money because you got people that are willing to invest in their art and their form of graffiti. That's how graffiti has taken another level. You know, people don't recognize good artists when they see them. But however, when they're doing it live where you can see it with your own eyes and they're paying the right money, you'd be amazed the money these graffiti artists are making here in Miami, especially in the art district, Art Deco, which is the 305
Mm.
Wynwood. It's phenomenal, bro. It is phenomenal, bro. They're making good money. And these are artists that are coming from New York City, from the Bronx, from Jersey, Washington Heights, the Bronx, Newark, Long Island, Connecticut, Hartford. They're coming from everywhere, man. And they're hitting our walls. But You got a lot of good writers here in Miami too. Don't get it twisted, okay? They just not being recognized because they're not out there the pumping and grinding the way they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
I know because I see it on hand, and you'd be amazed, bro. There's a lot of graffiti writers that are making good money, bro. Like like they got an art district here in Miami. I don't know if you're aware. It's called Wynwood. It's from Second Avenue, 36th Street, down to Overtown on 20th.
Yeah.
And in those 21 blocks, you'd be amazed the graffiti that you see. It's phenomenal. It's like every wall, there's not a speck on the wall that you could hit. That's top to bottom. And these are buildings that are 2, 3 stories high, bro. And them niggas are pumping and grinding and they doing it, bro. These are warehouses, these are galleries, these are clubs. And club owners are paying good money, bro. They paying the trip, they paying the graffiti artist, they paying the hotel room, they paying the expenses of the paint and everything. And they coming out here and they hitting our walls hard, bro. They hitting our walls real hard. As a matter of fact, if my scooter comes in today, I'm gonna hit the strip today. I'll be posting something up so you can check it out. So our next interview we could show it and we can broadcast it live. What do you think?
Yeah, most definitely. We can do it.
Okay, man. You know because
Live from Miami, and you do a walk around tour
what's up?
and
What's
show
up?
all the graph.
Much love.
Just show the one main street, like the one you spoke about. Show that one.
The Winwood. Here, let me try to share it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll try sharing it right now. Stand by.
But he booted himself off. Well, he'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, I'm getting an intro for my show. It's going to go for about a minute. Seabiscuit's doing it for me. The ones that he done for K.SOLO. So it should be good. Jacob Fish and IP, Rain, everyone else. Get a good intro, really good intro.
Messenger video.
Damn, dude, I fucked up, bro. God damn, I fucked up the interview. God damn, I'm so fucking mad.
That's cool, bro. It doesn't matter. Just jump back on.
You jump back on? Okay, let me jump back on.
Yeah, winter's days. Still winter in Sydney. It was 5 degrees last night. 5 degrees. Nearly below freezing temperature. And it's hot and sunny in America. Unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was in bed sick. I've been in bed sick for the last few days. I'm okay now. The doctors gave me some antibiotics. I sent it to Seabiscuit. He's got everything. Yesterday's show, I was on the show. I was in bed and I didn't want to. I couldn't get on, but I wrote a couple of comments. But I saw the show. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool, K.SOLO. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I got a few photos, a few friends. I just told him I love the city of Sydney, so I want the city of Sydney and then the video that I've done, the audio put in there. I'm doing a live stream right now, K.SOLO. I've got to jump off. Jump on the channel. Yeah, jump on. All right. I'm doing it right now on my channel. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Bye. I thought
What's
that's
poppin', Dad?
crazy. Hey, brother.
Good to see you,
Good to see
man.
you.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
But that was K.SOLO, and he was on Joyce's phone. And I was thinking, why is Joyce ringing me? I hope he's all right. Nothing's gone wrong.
Yeah, I love Solo, man. You know, he's always got a different number you got to call him on. I'll call him up and they'll be like,
Yeah.
not the right number. And I'll have to like find CB. But oh man, Aussie, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, for sure. You got a good view.
What's that?
You got a good view.
Oh yeah, man. I'm sitting here. I got my little so the sun doesn't blaze on my head. Cause like, you said it's summertime here.
Yeah.
And oh, but Aussie, I saw there was some guys fishing, right? and there was a guy swimming, and a shark ate the guy, like right off of the coast of Australia. Like there was some dudes just like, and
Yeah.
the guy was like a swimmer, and he was like, just, hey, I'm swimming, and there was some guys fishing, and guy had a camera, and then the shark came and just like ate the guy. Did you see that video?
Yeah, he took it wasn't a big shark, by the way, the big great white. He took 4 bites from him.
Real? What was it, like a little like, I don't know.
It was a small great white, wasn't a big great
Oh,
white.
okay.
But a great white, one bite, you're dead. You get bitten in half. They actually bite you in half and take half your body. Yeah, Jaws. Yeah, no, that's true. Jaws is true.
I saw
They get to that size. They actually get to that size when they're fully grown. It's
and,
been recorded.
you know,
They get to that size. That Jaws movies, no joke. So make believe like they get to that size and it was for the movies. They actually, if they get left alone, they live that long life where they get to that size.
yeah, because fish keep growing. They just, as long as they're alive, they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you get a shark that lives, like, I don't know how long they live. They could live 100 years. I don't know, but man,
A couple of hundred years, 180, 200 years, I think. Yeah.
and they just keep
That
growing.
long time.
Jeff. They just get bigger. As that's what fish do.
We've got a bird here called a cockatoo, a white cockatoo. It lives for 120 years, easy.
Well, you know, they got those sea turtles that'll live for, you know, like you said, like you could buy like a cockatoo when you're 40 years old. You're gonna die, and that bird's gonna live.
Still be
You know.
alive. Yeah. That's crazy.
You know, there's like whales and shit that they're like, yeah, well, this whale lives for like 250 years. And you're like, man, how the fuck? You know, like, what are you doing for 250 years? Swim, eat. It's crazy, man.
When you look
I
on
don't
the
know.
world and the things that happen in these days, it's everything's to the extreme. Everything's gone to the extreme.
Well, I'm one of them
If it's
conspiracies.
hip hop, if it's paparazzi, if it's sporting event, everything goes to the extreme now.
Well, what about that lady? She was an actress, a famous actress, and she smashed her car into somebody's house, and now she's like brain dead. Like, why are you driving down the street that fast, lady? Why are you smashing into somebody's house? Did you hear about that?
No.
There's some like famous Hollywood actress that was like driving 100 miles an hour down a residential street, smashed into some lady's house, almost killed her. And, you know, the car burnt up, and now she's like brain dead. And everybody's like, oh, man. But, like, what makes a person do that? Like, why are you driving so crazy, lady? I don't know. The world has gone crazy because they got all these storms. And, you know, you heard about, like, New Orleans, like, when they had that hurricane, and, like, it just devastated. Bang! Just, you know, and there's a lot of musicians that lived in New Orleans and, you know, just lost everything, man. And just people that just were trying to make a living because of a hurricane. And I remember, like, living up in New Jersey, we had some hurricane that just like devastated the coast. And like my friends were telling me, like, I lost everything, man. I lost all my wedding pictures, my baby's pictures.
Wow.
I lost my guitar. I lost, and it's like, wow, man. You know, just it's crazy. Just to think that nature can do that, and let alone to what the politicians are doing to us. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they make the rules. They make what goes on.
But see, that's why you're out there doing your thing. That's why I'm out there doing my thing, because we just buck the system. Buck them. You want to do that? We're going to do this. And I remember when I was a youngster in the 80s, they criminalized skateboarders and graffiti artists. The cops would kick the shit out of you for riding a skateboard or having like a spray paint can.
But bash every single graffiti writer.
Yeah, they would just beat the shit out of you. And so what did that make the kids do? Do it more. So you had like a whole generation of like punk rockers that were riding skateboards and spraying graffiti and wreaking havoc just because, like these cops would beat the shit out of us. Like we were like 12, 13, 14 years old, and they'd be like beating the shit out of us. It's like,
yeah. I got bashed as a 12-year-old by police.
yeah.
I was with teenagers and I just got caught in the melee. And it was the whole police department come down to the station. I won't say which one, don't want to say too much, but yeah, like a lot of them got their heads flogged in. They copped
Those
it,
batons. And police love them.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Chicago, the city of Chicago, those police they were crazy, man. And they had their billy clubs and they were swinging them around, like poking us with them, and we were just there to play a rock and roll show. But oh man, it was just but luckily, we were kids, we grew up in New Jersey and we dealt with all that bullshit. So we're just like, yeah, whatever. But it's getting crazy because you just got like our biker clubs are going crazy right now, Death. There's something going on with the biker clubs.
Like he's saying that he's from Chicago, Jacob Fish.
Oh, well, I'm not from Chicago. I just, I was there and had to, we were playing a rock and roll, we were on tour and several times, like I've been to Chicago a few times, and I've had to run into the police, and all of a sudden some cars would just fly up and these goons would jump out swinging billy clubs, putting you up against the wall, poking you with the clubs, just waiting for an excuse to crank you in the head with the thing. That was my experience in Chicago. I'm from New Jersey. We had it's like super crooked there. The police is just, the politicians get arrested every other day for bribery, and it's pretty mobbed up, New Jersey. You got like the mob, you got these crooked it's I see where I grew up. I don't know if you ever saw that show, The Sopranos.
Yeah.
The TV show, but that's the part of New Jersey I grew up in, where you had like mobsters, bikers, politicians that just crazy, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, the old mobsters, they're not going to go away in a hurry.
No, and they say, oh well, you know, because the mob, they're very underground right now, but you can't do any concrete. You can't do like, cause they were going to build, they built a new football stadium in New Jersey, right, for the New York Giants and the New York Jets, which are like, you know, popular football teams. It cost $1 billion to build the stadium. You know why? Because the mob controls the concrete, the mob controls this, the mob controls that, and you know, people just make their money. And listen, I don't got a problem with that, Death. You know, if make your money, that's what I say. If you can make money, make it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Well, like in Australia,
I
like
I could have a paid channel, but I don't. But my friend Marco, you know Marco.
yeah, I know Marco.
Yeah, he wants to join my channel, and he wants to put it up. He wants it to be a paid channel. So I told him he has to get his own channel, and then he said like, "Well, I'm the CEO of Block Boys, and you know you don't want to have a vote."
Yeah, well, that doesn't work with us.
Yeah.
Block Boys Worldwide, and you know, you got to pay your
So I'll probably do it, but I'm just, for me, the money, I'll show you the check and I'll donate it to a charity. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Well, you know, I got a dopey little channel, and you know, I only have a couple hundred subscribers, and you know, people call, you know, like, yo, build it up. You can make some money. And I'm like, well, if I ever made a dime, I would donate it to the dog shelter right down the street. They would get all the money.
Yeah,
Because I don't, you know, like, if I want to make money, I don't got to do no YouTube. I could do other shit.
yeah.
But if I ever made money from YouTube, nah, it would go right to the shelter, right to the dog shelter down the street. Oh, and that's my dog barking at the motorcycle riding
What type of
by.
dog?
You know what? I don't know. I got him from the shelter.
Oh,
Here, I'll show him to you. Come here.
good on you,
Hey,
brother.
you.
Good on you.
Come here. Say hello. Come on, say hello.
Isn't that a Jack Russell?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just went to the shelter and he
Like
needed a
Jack
home. And
they called. Does anyone in the chat know what the dog's breed is?
I'll show him again. Come here. Say hello. Come on. Where are you? There you go.
He looks half Scottish.
Yeah, he was just, you know, I went to the dog shelter and he was all sad and needed a home. So you know, I said, come on with me, buddy. And now he's, you know, he's having a great life. But I don't know, like he was just, you know, a shelter dog. And I asked them, they're like, oh, you know, we don't know.
Yeah, IP loves the dog. Beautiful dog, he said.
Oh, thank you, man. I love dogs. That's my number one concern in life is you know, everybody cares about the little children's and all that stuff, but I see those dogs, like the homeless dogs and stuff, and my heart breaks. So I love those guys and try to help them out as best I can. There was a dog in Greece. He was like, you know, they have like a lot of homeless dogs that were running around Athens or whatever city, and they had riots, and the dog would be like on the front line facing the cops. He was like, you know, he was with the rioter, you know, like not the rioters, just the people protesting, and the police would be standing there with their
Mario.
yeah, like the police would be standing there like with their riot gear on and their pepper spray and all that, and the dog would be like rah, 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 just at the front line. He was the best, but you know, he passed away. But that dog, you know, he was called like the Greek riot dog, and he just he just stood up to them cops and was like, "F you."
Sounds like a good dog.
Yeah, they had a name for him, and it was a Greek name, and it turned out to be Sausage, the Greek name they gave for him.
Sausage.
And but man, you know, he's a hero, that dog. He just went up to them cops and he didn't care. He was just like barking and like just got right on them. And oh man, what a great dog. Sausage, that, you know, I don't know what they called him in Greek, but Sausage is a hero.
Yeah.
You know, we got so much crazy shit going on here in the States right now. It's crazy, man. You got the FBI raiding the ex-president. You got the borders, you know, with fentanyl and people, you know, just drugs pouring. It's going crazy right now. And I don't know, did you see like any of the riots we had here, like back in like 2020, like in Seattle or like Portland, where there was just like chaos in the streets? And then they had the January 6th riot at the Capitol building where everybody was like smashing into the building. Things are going crazy here, man.
I've seen that live, and I never thought that something like that would happen. And I thought the security had guns, and if anyone done like vandalism, that I was just shoot on sight.
That was crazy, man. And the one lady got shot. Like she was trying to like, there was a window busted, like a door, and she was like trying to go in the window, and one of the police officers went kablow and shot her like right in the neck. And then she like went back, and they're like, oh my goodness gracious. And oh man, it was crazy. That's like the craziest thing that ever happened. But I gotta say, I love chaos, and I love things that are out of control, and I had fun watching it. Now, don't judge me, but I thought it was funny. Everybody smashing apart the government. Come on, Death. I was a little skateboard punk rocker. That's my dream in life, is just to go fucking go crazy on the government. Now, but a lot of people went to jail, and there was a guy he was wearing like, I don't know if you saw that one guy. He had like horns on his head, and he was like, was wearing like, I don't know, had a spear, and that guy got in trouble. But Death, I'm sorry, that was so much fun. That was so much fun to watch. And then everybody, you know, got all upset, and the government got all upset. But that's funny to me.
The riots would happen in Sydney for the COVID. I was involved in a lot of them.
I was gonna ask you, man. Like, didn't they shut down? Like, they tried to shut down your whole country, right? Like, because of COVID.
Well, Melbourne was the most shut down city in the world for COVID, the longest period of time. It was like, it was phenomenal. It was like 5 months or something.
Wow. So I guess people got sick of it, and they were like, "Nope."
Yeah.
So wait. So when you were out there, when you were out there on the streets, were the cops like, you know, very aggressive towards you guys, or were they like,
I was throwing Molotov cocktails at them.
"All right"? Yeah, man, you can't keep the people down, brother. Mm-mm.
You can't force someone to stay at home and not go out. You know,
You know,
like people got injections and they still died.
right?
Wasn't the
They're
intention
telling
to stop
you,
people from dying?
and you know what?
I
People
don't think
got
it was fair,
injections,
but you know, it is what it is. It's just the human nature of the body.
and you know, there's some people that got injections that died from the injections, not from the COVID. That you know, you had these like young people, you know, in their teens and 20s, dropping dead from mysterious conditions, and all
Yeah,
these, you know,
yeah, it was
athletes
sad.
got the shots.
So many
You
people
know,
died. It wasn't funny.
you
One of my
had
best
pro.
friends died.
You know, and I wonder. I remember my
People lost
brother-in-law.
all
His
the
father
whole
died.
family members. Lost all their family members to it.
You know, and they told us you have to stay locked up. You have to wear a mask. You have to do. And it's like, you know what that is, man? They're just conditioning us because, you know, I might be a conspiracy theorist, but it's very
Yeah.
suspicious that COVID got released right when there was an election where they didn't want Donald Trump to get reelected. And, you know, it's this Chinese disease that comes from a laboratory, and they're saying, well, you know, people were eating bats, and that's how
A
COVID
man-made
started.
disease. It was a man-made disease made.
In a laboratory, and it was released on us because you know what, Death? It, this was this was the first example of let's see how we can control the population. If we spread this disease and tell everybody how horrible it is, we're going to control the population. But they didn't figure that we're like, fuck you. I'm not staying inside. I'm not wearing some stupid mask. They didn't figure that. They forgot that, you know, some of us like really don't want to be governed by they forgot about our freedom, Death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did. They
They
did.
forgot they forgot how Americans, Canadians, Australians, how much we are going to resist you. You saw what they did in Canada, and you saw what the truckers did. They arrested these truckers. They froze their bank accounts because of a protest. Oh, you know, I think they underestimated who we are, Death.
Yeah.
Because you're out there in Australia and they're like, okay, there's all these lockdowns. F you, here's a Molotov cocktail. I think they underestimated who we are.
Yeah, I always keep my wine bottles when I
You
finish them.
gotta. You know, and I mean, you know, a lot of people are cheering that the FBI raided Donald Trump's house, but honestly, that is an
They raided
attack.
his house.
That's an attack.
When did they raid his house?
The FBI, first of all, they're looking for if usually when the FBI is investigating a crime, they find a crime and find out who did it. What the FBI is doing now is they're looking at Donald Trump and they're trying to find a crime. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big difference. That's what they did to the mob. The FBI, they created this thing called RICO so they could go after mobsters. So they didn't have any evidence against the mobsters. They were just looking at the mobsters to gather evidence. Our FBI has been awful since day one. If you look at her, the person who basically created the FBI was he had secret documents on every politician. He had secret documents on every celebrity. He was a transvestite, and he was a horrible racist. And his name was, what is it? The Herbert Hoover. And that's the FBI building, the Herbert Hoover building. And if in the chat I'm wrong, yeah, but he designed the FBI, and he was a horrible criminal.
Yeah.
And people, you know, you cannot trust the FBI anymore. You can't. The United States government has been compromised since at least the 1950s. And that's as far as you know, my research can go back. I don't know about the 40s, 30s, or 20s, but our government has been compromised since after World War II. And the United States has been infiltrated by, you know, just a bunch of awful people. And, you know, they want to say, well, the United States, well, they do that. Like, the United States should stay out of everybody's business. We shouldn't have even been involved in World War II, but they had to bomb, you know, the Hawaii base. But honestly, America is not the world's police. And some people think that America acts like the world police. And the one thing about Donald Trump is, like, if you look at Joe Biden, he wants to, you know, he's sending money to the Ukraine to fight a war against Russia. What the fuck does America care about the Ukraine fighting a war in Russia? We're sending money and weapons and airplanes, and we shouldn't be. Why do we care? And that's the thing about Donald Trump. He's like, look, we shouldn't be involved in this stuff. But there's the whole thing of the NATO and the New World Order that, you know, first of all, NATO is ridiculous. And everybody is bowing down to China right now. And it's because there's this communist infiltration. And I don't know, maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist, but You know, they're trying to destroy us, man. They're trying to take our freedoms, trying to make us, you know, the new world order, one world government, one world economy, which is not okay with me. I'm sorry.
Taiwan might get attacked by China.
When Nancy Pelosi went to Taiwan, China looked at that as a declaration of war. They started all kinds of war games because Nancy Pelosi went there. She shouldn't have went there. She knew it was going to happen. Yeah, but that stuff isn't fun, Death. You know what's fun? Graffiti and hip hop.
He said it.
You know, you can't even watch like a ball. You can't even watch like a ball game anymore without somebody talking about something political. And I'm like, shut up. I'm just trying to watch a fucking ball game. You know, all I want to, like Death, all I want to do is just mind my own business, you know, and, but then I got to hear about this and that. And it's like, Death, just hip hop and graffiti, man. That's all. That's all we need.
What who do you go for in sport?
Oh, okay. I like all the New York
Or
teams.
who do you like? Eh?
I like the New York Yankees. I've been a New York Yankees fan my whole life. New York Football Giants, New York Rangers hockey team, and basketball. I stopped watching after Patrick Ewing retired because the Knicks are terrible and they'll never win a championship and they don't care about it. And I don't watch any like soccer or football because I played it my whole life. I played, you know, soccer my whole life, and you know. But I like the New York teams, man. I like baseball, football, hockey. I used to like basketball, but we used to go to the Yankee games and the football, you know, the Giants games. We you know, we would do the tailgate party when you go to the football game. You know, you just set up the barbecue, you just cook a bunch of food, you drink a bunch of beers. You go to the game, you scream and yell, you come back, you cook more food, drink more beers. That was fun. That was like my favorite. And then going to the baseball games was fun. You know, but we used to get into fist fights at the baseball games. Because my buddy, he just got out of the Marine Corps and he looked like a skinhead. And like I had like a funny punk rock hairdo. And you know, people would always start trouble, you know, throwing shit at us, and we'd just go and mix it up. But you know, security usually knew that wasn't our fault, so they'd just throw us out and be like, "All right, you guys can come back." You know, because usually if you get into a fight at the ball game, you can't come back no more. But you know, security knew that we was just, you know, we didn't start nothing. We was just, you know. But yeah, man, we used to brawl a lot, Death. You know, it was just one of those things. You know, playing in the rock and roll bands and hanging out at the rock and roll shows. You know, it was just like street fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, IP saying it was the hip hop birthday yesterday. August 11th of the 1973. Yeah, 49 years. The 50th will be big when it hits 50. Gotta do something special for sure.
You know, I got lucky. I grew up like right. Um, it was a little after like the early. You know, I started listening to hip hop around '82 in New York
84,
because
mate.
they had nice because they had the radio station and they had this one channel. And there was this guy, Uncle Ralph McDaniel, K.SOLO. Ask any New Yorker about Uncle Ralph, they'll tell you. And Uncle Ralph would, you know, he would play hip hop music and he would go to the clubs in Queens and Brooklyn and the Bronx and interview like the hip hop artists. And he would direct like the music videos for them. And they weren't like on MTV, and it was just what an education it was. You know, from the early New York hip hop, you know, before like it got like, you know, when it was just like, you know, kind of like I'm trying to think of some groups like Jekyll and Hyde, um you know, Houdini, they were early. They had some pop tunes. Pumpkin and the All Stars with all these dudes, but the early New York hip hop, and then it, you know, went to Run DMC, you know, and then it went to like the street, you know, like around like 84, 85, you started to hear like, you know, the Cool G rap and, you know,
Beastie
just these
Boys.
guys that were kind of, yeah, the Beastie Boys were great because
LL Cool J.
they started out as like a punk rock band, you know, in New York City. And then all of a sudden they just, you know, they got on the tip of the hip hop, but they weren't like, the thing I love about the Beastie Boys is they were just them. They never tried to be like, oh, we're from the ghetto. We're like, they were just, you know, and man, that one album, Paul's Boutique. But yeah, the Beasties, they were like a punk rock band in New York City. And then they like became like the Beastie Boys. But man, yeah, I love them. And you know, in New Jersey, we had let's see, we had Queen Latifah, we had Naughty by Nature, Lords of the Underground, Redman, um, Fugees. Well, we had what's her name? Whitney Houston, but she wasn't like a rapper. She just, you know,
The
man,
Beastie Boys released a
and
song last night on YouTube from their
what's that?
92 tour.
Oh, wow, that's
That was
early.
the comment that I wrote.
They toured. I remember. There was a New York band called Murphy's
Six Lights.
Law. Oh shit. Are the Beastie Boys popular in Australia?
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
Yeah, man.
The after parties were
They
the best. I met all the Beastie
you know,
Boys.
you know, really?
Good morning, Nicole. Good to see you.
Because damn, man, fucking Beastie Boys. They're I remember they were gonna play a show, and me and my girlfriend. It was a big hip hop show, in New Jersey on Liberty State Island. You know, with a statue, you know, kind of near the Statue of Liberty, and the Beastie Boys were gonna headline the festival. And me and my girlfriend were like, "Oh shit, we're gonna go see the Beastie Boys." And then MCA had cancer, so they can't, you know, they said, you know, we're not going to do the show. You know, MCA can't do it. So Jay-Z became the headliner. So we didn't go. And that's one regret. I never got to see the Beastie Boys. I would have loved to have seen them.
They're incredible live act. They're absolutely amazing. They've got so much talent. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, those guys. I mean, they just
They're
came out of.
they probably are to me the best live band in the world that I've seen, except for AC/DC.
Oh man, I seen AC/DC. Wow. But man, the Beastie. You saw the Beasties? Wow, man, that's great. Were they playing like, you know, because they could play instruments, they could just go on the mic, they could, you know, they had the DJ back there. They could do it all, man. I saw AC/DC at Madison Square Garden. That was really cool. Angus Young.
Yeah. He drinks his tea. He's a big tea drinker.
You know, there I think there's a documentary either coming out or it's already out about the Beastie Boys and MCA, and because that was, oh man, that was a like when you got the news that MCA passed away, that was hard, man.
He was smoking weed. He
You
was
know, usually
smoking weed with
I don't get upset
nicotine.
when, you know, people I don't know.
That's how he got cancer. He was smoking weed with nicotine. You know,
Yeah, that'll do it.
he was smoking out of a bong.
Yeah, that's one band I could have seen, but I never saw. Like, there's other bands that I wish I saw, but you know, they weren't around. But I wish I saw the Beasties, man.
They toured a lot. They toured all the time.
They played a secret show in New York City one time at the same club that me and my boy, you know, used to play at. It was a popular like New York City, like, you know, like punk rock club. And they went and played under a secret name, and you know, they just went in there with instruments and they played like, you know, a full set. And I was like, oh man, I missed it. You know, because my buddy was like the doorman that night. He's like, I tried to call you, but I couldn't have gotten into New York City in
Oh
time.
no, no! What a killer! K.SOLO's taking his good ass time to jump on. He said he had
Oh
to
man,
walk the dog.
Solo, man, I love that dude. You
It's
know,
hot in America. It's pretty hot.
K.SOLO was very kind to me when I needed somebody to be kind to me. Um,
Yes.
I watched K.SOLO show, like, you know, for a long time, and then one night he was doing something live, and like he said something, and I was just like, yeah, man, I ain't feeling so good. And K.SOLO was like, get on here, and CB was like, get on here. And that's how I met those guys, and they just gave me kindness when I
Yeah, you
needed
jumping on?
somebody to be kind, man. So I
Yeah, you
love them
jumping on?
dudes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, my channel. The link's there. All right, bye. Yeah, the real gun of death. Alright, boy.
So, Death, are you friends with any of the bikies?
What I can say is that a lot of writers that I schooled, a lot of graffiti writers, end up being bikies of all organisations, completely just about all of them that I've heard of, but didn't keep doing graffiti. They quit graph, but yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of them turned to bikies. Yeah.
You know, because I've seen some of the bikers where they
They
get
end
their
up dying. Graffiti writers end up dying, taking hard drugs, being bikies,
going to jail.
going to jail, or they become an IT teacher or work in some miracle job in the city and have no contact with anyone who does graffiti. Just dropped it completely and moved on with their lives.
Wow. You know, because I remember like the bike, we call them bikers. They would get their gas tanks painted by graffiti artists. They would have the graffiti artists like paint up their gas tanks for, you know, whatever club they're in, or if they wanted like a skull or something. And the graffiti artists with the airbrush, you know, they would do like the nice airbrush on the tanks, and man, they made a lot of money doing that shit. And they were just like graffiti artists, you know. They would give you tattoos. But their love in life was graffiti, and you know they made their money giving tattoos and painting bikes. You know, they would do the airbrush. Like I know a guy I went to school with, and he was a really good graffiti artist, and he ended up designing helmets for like race car drivers. You know, like the Formula One. Um, he just lives in Florida. Just does one helmet a year, surfs all
Yeah.
day, and then just does his, you know, he
Oh,
does his art.
how lucky is
Like,
that?
yeah, he does his graffiti now. Like he's got a
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh shit!
What's the
The
deal?
boss
What's
is
the deal?
here. The boss is here.
What's the deal? What's the deal, guys? What's up? Salute to Australia. Salute to
What up,
motherfucking
Solo?
Joker Fishish. Yeah, man. Yo, guys, unfortunately, I cannot stay with you guys for long, maybe 5 minutes. I got to go take care of some things, personal things. But I'm here to give my man support. You already know how it is. I even told IP, I said, yo, IP, tell this man to put up the link. I'm over here. Do you know something? They broke into my apartment, man. They broke into my apartment.
What?
Yeah, man. They broke into my apartment, bro. They didn't take too much. They didn't take too much shit. Thank God. They didn't take a lot of stuff because of my
Do they take your
neighbor.
laptops?
Huh?
Do they take your laptops?
No, my laptop is good, but they took my modem. They took the modem, son of a bitch. The moderator. The moderator. Yeah, they would have. But what happened was that, you know, my wife, man, she left the back window open. They got through the fire escape. They got through the fire escape.
Some creep.
And my neighbor caught them coming down the stairs. So then she said, yeah, I saw them with a black thing, big black thing, and a bag. the bag that they took, there was like wires, like lights that I had for the studio that I was gonna put them up. Yeah, they took a couple of things, but they didn't take. God, thank God. Look at this. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look what they did to my shit, man. Look what they did to it, bro. This right here was loose. This right here, these are bolts. They was loose, getting ready. They was like getting ready to take it. They were like getting ready to take the shit. It was off the wires and everything. Look at this, bro. Look at this, B. Then they broke my shit. They broke my camera. Look. They broke my, I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to show you guys shit. You guys can't see shit. Look. Look at this. They broke my camera. You know, motherfuckers, man. Look at that. But I got look at the modem was right here. These speakers right here that was loose. That was by the window. They even tried to take my little fan. A little fan, son. How petty can you be, man? You see, how petty can you be, face. Bro?
Petty, you know,
just grimy, dude.
Grimy motherfucker. Then the shit that me and my wife.
Just grimy, dude.
Grimy. And whoever did it, they knew that me and my wife just walked out because. Hold on, guys, hold on.
Oh shit, we lost Solo.
Cool. Yeah, that's not good.
That's fucking grimy, man. That you know, that didn't need to happen. What are these crackheads gonna get? $20 for all that?
Put it back. Yeah. Nah, they took like about the modem. The modem only was like almost $200. The wires, 2 cell phones, some good wires, cell phones, and
you had the serial numbers for them, but yeah.
Huh?
You got the serial numbers for the phone.
No, man, nah, because you know I'm stupid sometimes, and White tells me that when I buy something, I throw away the shit real quick, the receipts and everything.
Me too.
I gotta stop that. I gotta stop throwing the receipts away, man. I gotta stop doing that shit. I buy something, the next you know, I throw away the receipt. I gotta stop that. Man. But I don't think it had insurance because I bought the monitor 2 years ago. It was brand new. Like I said, it was a new monitor. I'm just happy they didn't take the fucking my. Let me see if you guys can see this. You see that buffel bag right there? You guys see it?
No, I keep the camera on.
No, your camera ain't on.
Oh, my bad. Come on. Oh, come on. How the fuck? Okay, my bad, right here. All right, look. You see that? You see that bag right there?
Yeah.
That right there, fucking idiots. They didn't take that. They was gonna take it because it was not there. It was pulled out. That right there, I have 3 professional lights like these right here, but they worth more. They worth more than these 2. They was about to take that shit too. But what happened was that my neighbor, she opens up the window, you know, to water her plants, and she sees 3 black guys coming down. And she said, "You guys don't live there?" And forget about it. They started running. They was gone.
Crackheads, man. They're gonna get $20 for that shit.
Let me see. No more than that, son. The modem, they could easily get about $100-something for the modem. For the 2 cell phones, they good cell phones. They could probably get like $60-70 for each cell phone. I just thank God they didn't take my Bose speakers and they didn't take none of my lights. And maybe they would have. Maybe they would have if they had enough time. They probably would have took all my lights. But look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 3 that I got in the bag. That's motherfucking 8 professional lights that I got. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just blessed Oh, and one thing, they didn't find my fucking one of my rings. Because I usually keep my rings in my sister's safe deposit box. The ring that I wear, I don't know if you guys ever seen it. I wear like it's the wedding ring. They got 3 diamonds. Yeah. Thank God I took that ring and I put it like in my bureau, like under one of my shirts. They messed with my shirt. They put my shirt. They see anything there, but they didn't see the fucking ring. They didn't see the fucking ring, bro. And they took 2 scales. I have 4 scales.
Did they get any weed off you? Did you have any weed?
They got like about they got like about just put you like they left me dry. They left me dry.
I figured.
Because I had it right here. Look,
that ain't right, man.
Look, I had my weed right here. They took it. They took all my little weed. I had like about 320s in there, like 320 bags in there. And they took it.
That's bullshit,
that's so like, look, man, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. They could have took my TVs. You know, they could have took 1, 2, 3. They could have took 3 TVs. They could have took a lot of leather jackets that I got. They could have took. They could have found my ring. You hear me? They could have found my ring. Yeah, of course I am. Like I said, they could have took my ring. The ring was $2,000 something. You know, I could have been sleeping here. Joyce could have been here sleeping, but they broke in. You know, something could have happened. You understand what I'm saying? Oh no, they didn't take that. You know why? Because I don't have it here. I have it in my sister's house. The both of them, the 380 and the 9. I got that in my sister's house. I ain't stupid, bro. I'm not stupid. The only time that shit comes here to my house, that when I know that I got a little beef going on, then I go and I pick that shit up. And I don't know how the fuck they didn't find the bulletproof vest. I don't know how the fuck they didn't find it. I swear to God, I got it between my jacket.
That's because they crackhead, Solo.
Look at this. Bro, just for the bulletproof jacket only, bro. And they was gonna my Yeti, it was out. It was out. Like they was gonna take that next. Look, these are my suits. These are my suits, my bulletproof vests. They could have had me, son. They could have took all my shit, B. But they probably wanted quick shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they crackheads. They just wanted something quick. Get the fuck out.
And then I told my wife.
But your house got watched. When you left, they knew that you left. So somebody it's somebody around here. Yeah.
Somebody around here that saw me and my wife left. Because we left at 12:30. And we got back like a half an hour ago. So it was somebody that was outside.
Someone knows something for sure.
Huh?
Someone will know something.
Oh, yeah. Somebody, I'll find, trust me. I'm going to find out what's going on. Even if I got to pull out a couple of dollars. And the first thing I did, I sent wifey to the pawn shop to see if they pawned the modem and the other stuff. So I'm waiting for her to come back to tell me, you know what I'm saying? But
Solo,
what can you do? What can you do, man?
Solo, you know what works good? You know what works good for the ladies? You get them some chocolate. And you say, hey, babe, you see anything? Here's some chocolate.
Fuck that. I'll buy a black dildo. Hey, yo, mommy, I'll give you this black dildo. I call him Bubba. If you give me some information, I'll give you the dildo. And I'm putting the battery. And I'm putting a life supply of battery for 1 year. You have batteries. I'm being honest. I was so upset, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse, man.
It's a violation, Solo, but that's a violation.
Yo, but my wife left the fucking window open. I blame her. Don't leave the window open.
Don't treat her too harsh, man.
No. I just told her. I said, baby, you see what happens when you leave the fire escape window open? Oh, but I ain't told nobody. Mommy, that's the whole thing that you don't think. You got people out here that don't give a fuck, mommy. They thirsty. You know, my wife used to like going to wash clothes at 11, 12 o'clock at night, 24-hour laundry.
Nah.
And I had literally, she used to escape because I used to not let her go. She used to see me get on the laptop, get on live. When I'm like, wait a minute, I don't hear nothing. I'll get up, she's nowhere around.
Like,
She leaves me a note. I went to wash clothes. And one day, I sat down with her and I said, baby, I want you to look at this real quick. I showed her some things on YouTube. Old ladies in their 80s getting raped in their own house, getting raped. And after they get raped, they murder them. Okay? I was locked up with a dude. He was a king. And his friend, his co-defender was not a king. His co-defender, after they robbing the lady in her house, a Jewish lady, the co-defender goes and fucks her.
Oh man.
87-year-old lady.
That ain't right.
He fucks her. After he fucks her, he strangles her.
That ain't
so
right.
So I told the king, because I don't want to say his name, I said, being honest, did you do it too? No, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. Well, I found out when I went upstate that I found out, you get to see brothers that was in Rikers Island. Now they go upstate and they went up where you at. They told me that they saw papers that he did have sex with the lady too.
Oh shit,
motherfucker! But he's all right. He's walking around with a couple holes in him.
Good.
He's all right. He's all right. You know, you can't recognize his face no more. You know what I'm saying?
He took an ox. He took a bone crusher.
He took a bunch of them. He took a bunch of them to his face. You can't recognize him. You can't recognize him. Plus, he's doing like 50 years.
Good.
You understand what I'm saying? That's good for that motherfucker. That's good for him. Raping the old lady, bro. You know, I'm against raping, man. Listen to me. I'm against murder. I'm against capital punishment. But when it comes to killing innocent people, get the fucking electric chair. And if you rape little kids, little girls, get the fucking electric chair. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with you, man, because there was a dude I grew up with. He stalked and raped a 16-year-old. And he went to jail for 25 motherfucking years and did every minute of that 25 years. And he came out of fucking prison and tried to hang out again. Nah, man.
Just like this dude named Freddy Krueger. We used to call him Freddy Krueger because he did look like Freddy Krueger. And Freddy Krueger, first time that he raped this kid, I think he did 6 years. He came home. He raped another kid. He went back upstate. He did a few years. He came home again. But this time, he raped his nephew.
Oh.
His brother let him stay in his house. And when his brother waking up from a hangover, Freddy Krueger's in the bed sleeping. His son, somebody got pains. When they check his son out, his fucking son's anus was like ripped. Jeez. It was like ripped. Like he ripped him, man. You know, like he went in full power. You know, and his brother locked him up. They gave him, I think it was 17 to 25. And out of that 17 years, 3.5 years, I gave that man hell. Oh my God!
God bless you, Solo. God bless you.
I gave that man. I'm talking about, and that's not the. And I was easy with Freddy Krueger. One day I'm gonna tell you jokes about him. What we used to do. One day we're in the house, right? And it's like 7 of us, and we start playing spades, but we cheating. You know what I'm saying? And we like, damn, it's hot in here. But we were playing strip. Whoever loses got a strip. You know, you got to take off a shirt, a sock. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Little by little, I'm like, damn, it's hot in here, man. The windows got to get open. So we open the window. We got this nigga butt naked, freezing. I swear to God, the nigga like this. Yo, the COs knew. Every day I had to do something to this guy. One day I had him. I said, fuck this. Today, your mission, you're going to dress up like a Klansman. So I had him with a white dress. I swear to my mother's grave, man. I made that motherfucker miserable. 2 guys I made miserable. The guy that raped his daughter. Yo, there was one guy that raped his daughter. And after he raped his daughter, 3 of his buddies raped her. And then he killed her.
Oh.
Yes. That's one dude. That's the dude that I had to shit on his bed. I had to piss on his bed. Man, I done so much shit to that man. Forget about it. But Freddie was like a joke. Freddie was like a joke. So we dress Freddie up, right? We take a white sheet. We put it over him. We make 2 little holes, you know, where he could see. And we took a black boot, a black state boot, and we had him drag it in the floor, like if it was like a black baby. And we had him saying, scream white power, white power. So he was.
So he was a white boy, right?
Yeah, yo, we told him walk around like that 3 times. Everybody in the house knew what's up. I said, the last time you walk around the house, you get on top of your bed and you scream it out, white power! So he does that. He does it. When he gets to white power, that he's like, this white power! Next thing you know, man, you know how you take toilet tissue and you wet it? You make it like a big ball? You make it like a big ball? Yo, it was just hitting him. Pow, 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 pow. Oh my God, son. Yo, I had to take that motherfucker's teeth. He had fake teeth. So when the COs do the count, you know, you gotta stand like this from your cue. And they count you, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I had Freddie's teeth like standing down with a cigarette lit up, like the teeth was smoking a cigarette. So the CO's counting. He looks at the teeth, smoking a cigarette. He turns around, he says, damn you, Rivera, because he knows it was me. He knows I did the trick. He's like, God damn you, Rivera, you fucked up my whole count. You know, because of the Freddy Krueger teeth. So he had to do the count all over. Yo, I swear to God, COs used to come to me every night. What you gonna do today, Phil? What you gonna do to them today? I said, don't worry about it. One day I had him dressed up as Rocky. With his boxes on. We painted his eye. Really black, like he had a real fucked up black eye. We had some boxing gloves on him. Yeah, we had some boxing gloves on him. So we had him walking around the house like throwing punches.
You should have run up and down the stairs.
Yo, so he was like, I'll take all newcomers.
Oh my God.
So one guy that was down with it, he was like, yo, Solo, you sure? I said, I want you to beat the shit out of this man. So Freddie's like, I'll take all newcomers. So some guy said, all right, I'll challenge you. So we went to the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie, I charged 3 stamps. I charged 3 stamps for the fight.
Yeah, check it out. Fight of the century.
Everybody that went to see the fight, it cost you 3 stamps.
Fight of the century.
You know what I'm saying? So they go in the bathroom. I gotta say, okay, I call the black guy Apollo, of course, and Freddy Krueger was the Italian stallion.
Oh,
yo, the black guy just hit it one time. The black guy hit it one time. Black guy, he went straight to the floor. Oh my God. Yo, I swear to God. You know what the worst thing I used to do? And I'm gonna leave it with this. The kid that he raped, right? He raped the kid, his nephew, and his nephew's name was Billy. Billy's some shit. So what me and my boys used to do was like, we used to write a letter, and the CO was down with it. And he's so stupid that he doesn't see a stamp. You know, how the fuck you gonna get a letter without a stamp? And we're like, yo, Freddie, you got mail? Oh, we just go out. We just scream like this. Hey, Freddie, you have mail. You know, like the computer, you have mail. So he used to pick up the mail, right? And you see him reading it, so he's happy. Oh, wow, I got mail. Wow, I haven't had mail in thousands of years. So he gets the letter.
No
starts
stamp
reading.
on it. No nothing.
Yo, he's smiling. And then after a couple of seconds, the smile goes away. So me and my man, we like, Freddie, what's going on, buddy? Why you not happy, man? You got a letter. He said, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about the letter. So I said, come on, Freddie, let me see it. No, I don't want to show it to you. So I took the letter. I already knew what the letter said. I was like, I read the letter out loud. My name is Billy Kowalski, and I was one of Freddie's victims. But I'm going to tell you something right now, Freddie. When you come home, I'm going to fuck you up.
Freddie, you called him Kowalski. That's a Polish name. That's so funny.
I know. We just got the name, Freddie Billy Kowalski. Yo, let me tell you. Every time Freddie used to get mail, he didn't want it. He didn't want the letter. Because he really thought it was the kid writing to him. He really thought it was the kid writing to him. So I didn't take the letter. No, you gotta read that letter, Fred. You gotta read that shit out loud. He might forgive you. He might have forgive you. So when he picks up the letter, he starts reading it. He's like, you motherfucker, I'm over here every day in front of Collins Correctional Facility, waiting for you to come out.
And you made him read it out loud?
Oh, of course I did. Of course I did.
Everybody in the union heard.
Everybody, yo, COs. Let me tell you, COs wanted to work in my house. C2. All COs wanted to work in my house because they heard that it was my house. I had my house like a comedy thing, man. I swear to God, man. I had a comedy, bro. Yo, he wanted to get down with a gang, right? So we made believe that we made a gang. It's like about 9 of us. And the name of the gang was the Coffee Boys. The Coffee Boys. His job was to make coffee. His job was to make coffee. Every time he wanted coffee, that was his job. Until he graduates. So if you fuck up, we used to make believe like somebody fuck up, like he did something wrong, a gang member. So we're like, hey, Freddie, we need to talk to you. Yeah. Well, Freddie, we decided that you're gonna be armed security. Armed security? Yeah, buddy, you armed security now. You're gonna have all the guns. We're gonna give you all the guns, and you're gonna be in charge of it. I gave him a razor. I said, this is your first gun. When I gave him the razor, the nigga almost shitted on himself. He's like, this is a razor. I said, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. You said that shit loud. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, this is a razor. How did you get a razor from the streets? I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm going to jail now. So anyway, he was the enforcer, right? So every time somebody may be that they did something wrong, what he was supposed to do was, take him to the bathroom. You know the bathroom, how you stick in the bathroom, you got a door and you could lie with privacy. So we had to give him a sandal. We had to give him a hard sandal. And the guy's punishment was he got to get 10 whips with the sandal. So when he's going in the bathroom to give the guy the 10 whips, the guy had to take the sandal off of him and give him the 10 whips. Pow, 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 pow. And then when he used to come out the bathroom, we used to be like, good job, Freddie. Good job. I know that shit hurt because I heard it, Freddie. And you see him like all red, like he's holding his tears. He's making believe that he really did the job. So the other guy comes out and he's making believe he's rubbing his ass. Right? Like, damn, Freddie, you didn't have to hit me that hard. So, it's all lies. It's all set up. Oh and I'm like, but Freddie, why you walking like that? No, I don't know. Something's wrong with me. He was getting whipped. But, sometimes we had like 5 sanctions. Freddie, you got to get 5 people violations that 5 people fucked up. Blah, 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 fucked up. So they got to get 25.
So wait, this motherfucker thought he was in your gang, Solo.
Yeah, and then you know what we did?
Shit.
Then you know what we did? We had, ice cream sticks. You know the ice cream sticks?
Yeah, the wooden ones.
Yeah, the wooden ones. Those were stars. Those were supposed to be rings. They were supposed to be rings. So we used to glue them with glue. We used to put it with glue. So he had #1 coffee maker, #1 head of security, the best bed maker, because he used to make all our beds. You know what I'm saying? Best wash clothes of the world. Oh, he was gassed up. He was gassed up. He used to walk around with those shit like if there was really, like if there was purple stars. He used to walk around with those shit like if there was purple stars, man. I swear to God.
Medals on his chest.
Yeah, and it was made of ice cream.
Yeah, I made that bed.
And we used to write it with a pen. You hear me? We used to write it with a pen.
Comments.
Huh?
Oh my God. Solo.
I can't see the comment.
I see comments. Salute Joker Fish. And IP said that's fucked with a lot of smiley faces. And about talking about that dude who done that rape to that old lady, he said he heard about it. It's true.
About what?
About that old lady who got raped and murdered.
Hold on. About what? Oh, I understand you.
That 78-year-old lady who got
No, 80 something, 87 or 88.
87.
88. He blew trial. He blew trial in 2000 and the end of 2006. He blew trial. The end of 2006.
Was like guilty Solo, or did they convict?
No. He tried to go to trial. He went to trial. He blew it. He blew it.
Yeah.
And then people got.
The pack rape what happened about 15 years ago in Sydney.
Yeah. 2006, they hit him. But the case that happened in 2004, I believe it happened. 2004, when they raped that lady, 80-something-year-old lady.
Solo.
They went in her house.
That is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
The what?
K.SOLO.
Is what you're telling me about the spoons. Hey, here, have this spoon.
I'm gonna talk about it some more tonight. What happened, Australia?
There was a pack rape what happened about 15 years ago in Sydney, and it was so talked about in the news that they changed the laws from people committing rape from getting served 5 to 10 years minimum of anyone doing rape, no matter what type of rape it is 50 years minimum for anyone.
Good. You know what I believe? You know what I believe? You know what I believe? If you go to jail for rape and you go again for rape, fuck that. They gotta cut your dick off, big. Mandatory. How you call that? Castration? How you call it?
Cut your balls and your dick off.
Castration. Cut your shit off. Mandatory.
I did say the explicit content.
See, Solo, I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't believe,
but some people gotta get it.
I believe in fucking you up.
No. Listen to me. If they will have a job, like I would take that job to torture rapos. Don't put them to, don't kill them. Just they'll live whatever years they got, 25, 30 years. They will be tortured at least 4 times a week. I would take that job. Every day I would go home.
I agree with you, Solo.
And think about what I'm gonna do to this guy. I would take this motherfucker. I would sew his asshole. I would sew it. You hear me?
And
you hear me? Yo, listen to this one. Listen to this one. Yo, listen to this one. I would sew his asshole with a string, right? I would sew it. Bye, sew his asshole. I'm talking about sew it nice and tight. And feed him. And keep feeding him. And keep feeding him. Where he can't take no shit. Where he can't take no shit. Where he can't take no shit. You know how bad and painful that would be? Just think about it. Sewing this nigga's asshole together. That. And then after a couple months, you open that shit up and let that shit come out like a volcano. you know?
Be like, his skin will be green. He'll be all...
I'm sorry, but let me tell you, I'm an evil son of a bitch. When it comes to people violating little kids, I'm that evil bastard. I'm that guy that
Solo?
will take that job with no problem. With
Solo,
no
you don't
problem.
mess with kids. You don't mess with
can't
kids.
see you.
You
You
don't
got your
mess with the
camera off.
elderly. You don't.
You don't mess with anybody, period. You kill people. You kill people just for the fucking in it, just for the fuck of it. You deserve to die, man. You deserve the worst death ever.
Yeah, but we'll just torture
Being
you.
honest to you.
We won't kill you. We'll just torture. We won't kill you. We'll just
Torture. Torture. Look at the
You'll
people
wish
from
you were
9/11.
dead. You will wish you
Look
were
at the people
dead.
from 9/11. You heard the people from 9/11. The people that
I had a
they had
dear
that
friend
gave
of
up.
mine.
You hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, no, Joker froze.
Yo, Joker.
Oh,
Look at the people from 9/11. Look at the people from 9/11. Nobody snitched. I mean, nobody killed nobody. They snitched because of torture. They were getting waterboard. They were getting this. They were getting that. And they deserve every fucking minute of it.
You know what,
They deserve all that shit.
Solo, I lost a very good friend of mine in the towers. She burned to death. And that's not okay, man. So I wish nothing but horrible things, not death. I don't wish you to die. I just wish you torture for the rest of your goddamn
life. For the rest of your fucking life.
You're gonna wish you were dead. Oh yeah.
Look at John Gotti. When John Gotti went to this, I knew a Puerto Rican dude that he was locked up with John Gotti. He said that John Gotti was a tough guy. He was tough, but he was getting his ass whipped all the time.
Oh yeah, he got his ass whooped in prison
many times.
But you know what? He didn't say nothing. I gotta say, he never said nothing.
No, he stood his ground.
Yep.
He stood his ground. I respect John Gotti. I respect him. But you got these people that kill innocent people and they go to jail and they go, oh, I'm getting picked on. Motherfucker, yeah, motherfucker. You lucky I'm not there with you. I will fucking destroy you.
You know what, Solo? I'm exactly the same way. Like if, I had my chance to get locked up for many, many years and I would have stood my own, and you know what? I would have with motherfuckers that did bullshit. Rapists, fucking, I'm not the calmest guy in the world, and I just, that stuff just doesn't fly with me.
Yo, yesterday I was speaking to this guy yesterday, and we were speaking about people that was going to jail for rape, right? And I told him a story about this guy named Blinky. Blinky was bisexual, right? Blinky was bisexual. So what happened to Blinky was that Blinky started going out with this girl. And what time is it? Real quick. Oh, no, tell me that's not the time. Oh, I got to get out of here. Guys, I got to let you go, guys. I got to get out of here. All right, guys?
Hey, brother.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. Oh, my God. I didn't even know it was 5 o'clock. I did not know it's 5 o'clock. I got to go, guys. I'll see you guys later, all right? I'm coming back on the show tonight. See you guys. Bye. Oh, shit. Fuck. I'm going to turn this off.
Oh, Death, we got Solo in trouble.
Yeah, well, it's 7 a.m. here. What time have you got?
Shit. It's 5 at night here. Like 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
So you're in the morning. I'm, going into nighttime. I'm in summer, and you guys are in winter. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy when you think about it, but that's the truth. And it's Saturday today.
Yeah, it's still Friday here. It's still Friday here. You see, you're in the future.
Yeah.
You live in the future.
Friday night.
Yeah. I get to watch wrestling, drink a lot of vodka, smoke a lot of
Oh, I
weed.
like
It's
vodka.
gonna be a fun night.
Vodka's nice. They stopped selling vodka, Russian vodka in all the shops because of the war. They banned it.
What's that?
They banned all the
What's that?
Russian vodka in all the shops.
Oh yeah, well, they didn't ban Russian vodka here, in my state, because Joe Biden, the president, is from my state, so we still get Russian vodka. But I like Polish vodka better. I think
Yeah,
Polish vodka.
Zabuchka.
Yeah. My last name is Polish. My father's half Polish. My grandfather was
Yeah.
Polish, and he taught me about good vodka.
They do make probably the best vodka in the world with apple juice.
You know what I like to do? See, I like. I don't know if you guys drink Jack Daniels in Australia, but I like to drink some. That's like some fancy American whiskey.
Jack Daniels is very popular.
Oh yeah, okay. So I like Jack Daniels, but
It's at every pub in Australia.
I still have to have. I like Jack Daniels. And the vodka I have. I bought some vodka that they made here in Delaware. Like some company made some vodka, so I bought it and trying it out. Who cares? I like cheap vodka. But yeah, I like the Jack Daniels, and I like beers, all kinds of beers, and the vodka. See, my buddy drinks the Foster's Ale, and I'm like, nobody drinks Foster's, not even Australians.
Australians don't drink it. No. But it's one of the biggest beer companies in the world.
Well, see, Foster's, we call them oil cans because they got these big cans of Foster's beer. And, so when we were like young punks in the city, we would go buy an oil can of Foster's because it was real cheap and it was, big and had some gasoline in it. But yeah, so my buddy, he drinks the oil can. That's what we call them. It's oil cans. But they're the big cans of Foster's.
Yeah.
And he likes to drink the Old English. It's like the malt liquor, the rappers, the 90s rappers. But I can't drink that malt liquor. It doesn't agree with me.
Have you seen my alcohol collection?
I have seen all kinds of cans and
One sec. That's a stack of alcohol.
Wow. See, that's why I love Australia, because you folks like to drink.
There's only 30 million Australians, and we drink 5 times more than you guys.
You know, and I
And
saw a
there's
video,
over 350 million Americans.
and that's why I love the Aussies, because you know you are alcohol. I watched a couple videos, and one of them was like the toughest bar in Sydney, and it was just these like old timers and just people that just they were drinkers. They were hardcore, lifelong drinkers, and you didn't want to mess with these men.
Yeah.
You know, there was guys in their 70s because my favorite thing about Australia is you folks are a prison colony. They took all the worst criminals from England and Ireland and threw them in Australia, and now you guys got a wonderful country. Yeah, America, we're full of like the worst criminals from all over the world. Um, you know, our government was like built on criminals. Like it was a bunch of criminals that started a revolution, and they built this country, and now we're a bunch of Oh man, the dog just pooped. I gotta go clean that up. Oh, I ain't
I like
cleaning
your
it.
Jaws shirt. It looks nice.
Yeah, man.
It's the River. Yeah, no, that's a really good shirt. One of the best ones I've seen.
I love Jaws. He don't care. He's like, "What are you swimming? I'm gonna eat you." It's one of my favorite movies because he just swims around eating people. He's like, "F you, I'm gonna eat you." You know, there's a lot of horror movies that are fun. You know, you got like Jason and Michael Myers killing people, but Jaws, he's my favorite killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got any weekend plans, Aussie?
Well, I'm going to be drinking tonight. I don't know how much, but the consumption will be quite a lot.
Right on, me too. I'm gonna drink a whole bottle of vodka and a bunch of beers and smoke a ton of weed. Don't forget that.
Yeah, no, not the weed. I can't take any drugs.
How
I'm
come? Is
on
it
parole.
it doesn't agree with you, or you'll get in trouble by the
No, I'm on
government?
parole. I'm on parole,
Oh
so we're getting drug
shit!
tested.
They piss test you? Oh man, I used to
No,
get
they
pissed.
just do a swab test.
I used to have to take those drug tests. Oh man, but you know it was cool because um my PO said, "Look, we're gonna, take a piss test now." I'm like, "Yeah, I smoke weed. I smoke a ton of weed because I got arrested for weed." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna take a sample now, and as long as it goes lower, from the sample we take now, you're okay." So I didn't stop smoking. You know, I just like fuck you. You know, and I'd have to go and take a piss test, and my PO would be like, "Hey, listen, blah blah blah." I'm like, I just didn't pay attention, Death. I didn't care.
Yeah.
But I didn't get in any more trouble because, um, you know, it's weed. You know, and the parole officers had a lot more to deal with than a guy smoking weed. You know.
Yeah. Keep talking, that's right.
You know, it's not like I was like drunk driving around the neighborhood or nothing. Just smoke some weed.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, Oni. Inside. Gotta feed the dog.
You feeding well?
Gotta give the dog his food.
Oh, people love this. He says he drinks Jack. There's a barrel of Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
And
man.
on the back it says that it's handcrafted, handmade by Jack Daniels, and it was only one of 7 of you could win in Australia. You had to buy a 6-pack and fill in your application form.
Made in Lynchburg, Tennessee. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Home of Jack Daniels.
Full-size barrel. IP. No, it's the Ripper.
That's great. Yeah, the Jack Daniels, it's, you know. I used to, you know, save the Jack Daniels bottles, but there was too many of them. I had to get rid of them all. Okay, hang on. This guy's going crazy. He wants his dinner. Hang on, everybody.
You've been on for 2 hours and 42 minutes. No, I haven't. Have I? Where's the time? Oh, there. Oh, shit. He's right, basically, he's right. I didn't even know. Time's gone quick. That's really gone fast. Didn't even notice.
Time to get a vodka drink. Okay, wait. I got to show you my super secret vodka cup All right. I got this at Taco Bell in like 1979. It's Robin, like the Batman guy.
Yeah.
You know, so he's got the. That's my vodka cup.
Okay.
All right, so I'll show you the. Okay, this is the vodka. Now this is local vodka, and you know, so I bought it to be nice. It's okay, but you know, Polish vodka is a lot better.
Yeah, like this one, Zabrushka. Zabrushka.
That's right. There you go, Death.
Good Scottish whiskey.
Oh, see, that's the thing. It's like the Scottish whiskey. I never had any of that stuff, but my friends used to drink it.
Oh,
And
top stuff.
it's like, okay, I did have it, but it tasted like dirty socks. And but my friends were like, no, this is like 18-year-old scotch. And I'm like,
Jameson's 18 years.
there you go. That's the blue Jameson. That's expensive. You know, that Jameson whiskey. I was at an American
I've probably
football
got
game.
all up 600 bottles.
Damn. I was at an American football game, the New York Giants, and there was you know, we used to do the tailgate, and we were drinking Jameson, and then there was a guy that said, "Hey, listen, I got some warm Jameson," and he put it in like a big coffee like thing, and you know, if you heat alcohol up too much, it, you know, you lose the alcohol. But this dude heated it up enough to where you still got the alcohol, and it tasted like like I don't know, like some like what do they call that? Apple Jack, or you know, apple cider. It tasted like apple cider. And we're like, oh man. And we got like really, really intoxicated, and then went to the football game.
Yeah.
Well, that was, you know, honestly, Death, that's what I always did. I got super intoxicated, and after I left the game, I don't know what happened. I was just very intoxicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death. So I got to start making dinner for everybody in the
Yeah, I got eaten
house.
alive. Mo said it's been going for 2 hours and 42 minutes. I didn't even notice.
Jeez, man, you got to take a nap. But
No, I won't
brother,
take a nap. I'll be right. It's
I love you,
Saturday.
brother. I love you, brother. I love everybody in the chat. It was so great to hang out with everybody. It was great to see K.SOLO. And I'll see you guys real soon.
Yeah, for sure. Peace, brother. Much respect for jumping on.
One love, brother.
One love. So that's it, eh? Mo Smith, you want to jump on? Yeah, you and me. No, you won't. Yeah, I rap. I love rapping. I've written a lot of songs. I could have my own rapping channel. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. More support, the better. Yeah, maybe later. I got a friend that I'm going to rap with. He's probably the best rapper in Australia. He's got a pretty good beat machine and a mixer. He's got some really good equipment, real high tech equipment, and we're going to collaborate and do something together, do things together, things that I want to do, get off my chest, things that I want to talk about, but express in rap. And there's a lot of things. But if you want to jump on now, or I'm going to end the live. I've subscribed to your channel, IP. But the one video that I heard, it was in Spanish, I think. It was a telephone conversation or something. Be safe too, mate Smith, brother. Nice talking to you as well, IP, brother. All right, all the best. See you later. Block Boys crew worldwide in the house.